Hello, all, and welcome to Voices from the Shadows, the Untold Journeys to Greatness, the podcast where we dissect the journeys of remarkable, iconic figure to uncover the profound lessons they offer. Today, we're diving deep into the extraordinary career of someone widely known as King James's LeBron James. But beyond the championships and, countless accolades, our mission today is to extract the most important nuggets of knowledge and insight from a stack of sources. We're focusing on the profound challenges he faced, really from the very beginning, and how his unique mindset, his unwavering commitment to self-growth and sheer determination didn't just help him achieve his goals, but continuously redefine them.
Yeah, what's striking about LeBron James's story is how profoundly it resonates with, well, really anyone striving for excellence. You, the listener, might find parallels in the immense pressure of high expectations, maybe the sting of public criticism, or that relentless drive to constantly improve and adapt. This deep dive isn't just about basketball. It's really about those universal themes of resilience, sustained high performance, and how a proactive mindset can truly transform obstacles into, well, stepping stones. We'll be connecting the dots between his struggles and triumphs, showing a masterclass in overcoming adversity.
You mentioned immense pressure. How early did that national spotlight truly begin for LeBron? What did that phenom status entail beyond just basketball skill? Our sources indicate he was heavily touted as a future NBA superstar, even while playing high school ball at St. Vincent St. Mary in Akron. He was on the cover of Sports Illustrated as an underclassman. I mean, that's unprecedented for a high school basketball player. And featured in Slam magazine before his junior year. Can you imagine being a teenager carrying that level of national attention?
It was an entirely different stratosphere of scrutiny, even for a high school athlete. He wasn't just a local prodigy. He was a national phenomenon. Our material reveals he earned the title of Ohio Mr. Basketball multiple times and was Gatorade National Player of the Year, first a sophomore and junior to achieve those honors, which is just incredible. But despite that incredible success and hype, reports from that time highlight the immense stress he was under. He even admitted, quite openly later, to using marijuana to cope with the constant, overwhelming media scrutiny. That's a stark reminder of the unique mental burden he carried, even as a teenager.
And the scrutiny wasn't confined to the court or, his mental well-being. His early life in the spotlight was peppered with controversies that seem almost quaint now, but at the time, they really ignited public debate. Take his 18th birthday. He received that Hummer H2 from his mother.
Right, the Hummer.
Our sources clarify she secured a loan using his future earning power, which, immediately skirted state amateur bylaws for the Ohio High School Athletic Association, triggered a full investigation. He was eventually cleared because the gift came from a family member, not an agent, but it just showcases the microscope he lived under.
Precisely. The rules were being tested as much as he was, and it continued that same season. Remember when he accepted those two throwback jerseys, valued at $845 from an urban clothing store in exchange for posing for pictures?
Right, I remember that.
That was an official violation of OHSAA rules, leading to him being stripped of his high school eligibility.
Temporarily.
Yeah, temporarily. He appealed, and the penalty was reduced to a 2-game suspension. But it's a clear example of the difficulties he faced just navigating fame and regulations. Every move was scrutinized, often by people who had never dealt with that level of public pressure. And it's worth noting his early determination, too. He even tried to enter the NBA draft in 2002.
Oh, right.
But was unsuccessful due to eligibility rules. It shows how early he was focused on reaching the professional level.
So having navigated those intense early pressures and even trying to jump straight to the pros, what was his entry into the NBA truly like? He finally makes it in 2003, drafted first overall by his hometown Cleveland Cavaliers. And he really hit the ground running, winning Rookie of the Year, putting up incredible numbers like 20.9 points, 5.5 rebounds, 5.9 assists per game. He was only the third player in league history to average at least 25.5 as a rookie.
Yet, despite his individual brilliance, the team finished 35-47 that year, missed the playoffs. And this became a consistent theme early in his career. Individual excellence, but team struggles. His first NBA Finals appearance came in 2007, where the Cavaliers were swept. 4 games at the San Antonio Spurs.
Ouch.
And what's particularly insightful about that series is his personal struggle. He averaged only 22 points on a pretty paltry 35.6% shooting.
Oh.
The Spurs defense, a masterclass led by Coach Popovich, effectively exploited his then lack of a reliable jump shot or a consistent secondary offensive weapon. It's a brutal lesson, really illuminating that individual talent just wasn't enough to overcome a superior, well-oiled team.
Yeah, that difficult finals loss really set the stage for one of the most controversial moments of his career. Moving to 2010, we arrived at the decision.
The decision.
His announcement that he was leaving Cleveland to join Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh on the Miami Heat, it instantly branded him a villain.
Yeah.
In the media, among opposing fans, it was incredibly polarizing, deeply angered many. The public narrative shifted almost overnight.
Oh, the immediate fallout was severe. The Heat, despite their Big Three hype, actually struggled initially. They went just 9-8 after 17 games. Our sources say they struggled to adjust to these new circumstances.
Right.
LeBron himself later admitted that the constant negativity surrounding the team made him play with an angrier demeanor. And when he first returned to Cleveland that December, wow. Our sources tell us he was booed every single time he touched the ball.
Every time.
The public backlash was absolutely relentless, a true test of his mental fortitude.
And that relentless pressure kind of culminated in the painful 2011 NBA Finals loss to the Dallas Mavericks. He truly received the brunt of the criticism for that series.
He really did.
Statistically, it was a low point, averaging only 3 points in fourth quarters in the series,
Okay.
and saw an 8.9-point drop from his regular season scoring average, which, our sources highlight, was the largest point drop-off in league history.
Oof.
It was a highly public, undeniably painful failure.
Okay, but this is where the story truly shifts, and the insight becomes really profound. This significant setback, this very public humiliation, spurred a period of radical self-growth for him. Our sources state that he was humbled by the Heat's loss, and this experience inspired James to leave behind the villain role that he had been embracing, which helped James regain a sense of joy on the court. It wasn't just a mental shift, you know. It was demonstration of leveraging external public humiliation into internal accountability.
That's a great way to put it.
He didn't just say he was humbled. He demonstrated it by actively seeking out a mentor to systematically dismantle the very weaknesses his critics highlighted.
That's a powerful transformation you just described. And he didn't just mentally recover. He took deliberate physical action to improve his game. During the 2011 NBA lockout, he worked specifically with NBA legend Hakeem Olajuwon.
The dream, yeah.
To improve his post-up game. He was actively addressing the weaknesses that the Spurs had exploited years prior and that the Mavericks had just magnified.
This really raises an important question for anyone facing public failure, right? How do you not just recover, but truly evolve? The real takeaway from his post-2011 period isn't just self-improvement, but the discipline to target specific deficiencies under immense public pressure.
Right.
Most athletes might train generally, but LeBron chose to work with Olajuwon on his post-up game, a glaring weakness that had just cost him a championship. This pinpoint precision and self-development, especially after such a visible setback, is a rare and powerful insight into his mindset and determination.
And the immediate fruits of that renewed mindset and improved game were truly undeniable. The Miami Heat went on to win back-to-back championships in 2012 and 2013, with LeBron earning both MVP and Finals MVP honors in both years. It was a complete turnaround from that villain narrative. You could just see his determination manifesting on the court.
Absolutely. His determination shone brightly during this period. Consider Game 6 of the 2012 Eastern Conference Finals against the Boston Celtics. Chris Bosh was injured. The Heat were facing elimination. James delivered what sources call a career-defining performance. Scored 45 points, grabbed 15 rebounds to stave off defeat. He simply would not let his team lose.
Incredible performance.
And then in February 2013, he had a month for the ages, setting shooting efficiency records, spearheading the Heat's remarkable 27-game winning streak.
Third longest ever, right?
Third longest in NBA history.
Yeah.
He was truly dominant, demonstrating how a targeted growth strategy can lead to unprecedented success.
Then came 2014, and what was perhaps his most anticipated decision since the decision itself, his return to Cleveland.
Homecoming.
This time, it was well received, a stark contrast to his departure 4 years earlier. Our sources highlight that this move was about delivering on a promise to his hometown team, which, in his 4 years away, had suffered a league-worst 97-15 record. He was coming back to lift them up, a different kind of personal goal.
Exactly. And this journey culminated in perhaps the ultimate display of his determination and resilience, the 2016 NBA Finals against the Golden State Warriors. This wasn't just any Warriors team. They had just completed a record-setting 73-win season.
73 wins. Unbelievable.
And the Cavaliers fell behind 3-1, a deficit no team had ever overcome in the finals before.
Ever.
The odds were stacked against them in a way few teams had ever faced. a perfect scenario to truly test one's resolve.
But LeBron simply refused to lose. He registered back-to-back 41-point games in Games 5 and 6, forcing a decisive Game 7.
Just will them back into it.
And in that Game 7, his iconic chase-down block on Andre Iguodala,
Oh, the block.
a moment now etched in NBA history. It epitomized his will to win. Cleveland's victory ended the city's 52-year championship drought.
Yeah.
A moment of pure euphoria and a powerful fulfillment of that promise.
His individual dominance in that series was truly unparalleled. He became the first player in league history to lead both teams in all 5 major statistical categories.
Points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks.
For the entire playoff round. Yes, this culminated in a unanimous finals MVP selection. It wasn't just a great performance. It was total mastery of the game, showcasing an unwavering determination to achieve that goal for his city. A testament to how his mindset and self-growth allowed him to overcome monumental obstacles.
So, after delivering that championship to Cleveland, he made another significant move in 2018, heading to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Hollywood.
Right. While he did miss the playoffs in his first season there due to injury, his first playoff miss since 2005, which is amazing in itself,
Yeah.
he quickly led the Lakers to another NBA championship in 2020, in the bubble.
In the bubble, yes.
What's truly fascinating is how his career motivations continued to evolve. His agent, Rich Paul, was quoted saying something like,
Yeah, in 2010, when he went to Miami, it was about championships. In 2014, when he went back to Cleveland, it was about delivering on a promise. In 2018, it was just about doing what he wants to do.
Exactly. It's a powerful reflection of a career built on self-defined, continuously evolving goals.
And this brings us to his unprecedented longevity and continuous self-growth. Even now, well into his late 30s and now 40s. He's not just playing, he's constantly setting records. He is, of course, the NBA's all-time leading scorer, past Kareem.
Monumental.
He also became the first in the 10K, 10K, 10K club, meaning 10,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists.
Just incredible all-around play.
It showcases the comprehensive nature of his impact. He consistently breaks records, like being the oldest player to achieve various scoring milestones, including multiple 50-point games, countless triple-doubles. He holds the record for most All-Star selections with 21, and All-NBA selections, also 21, including 13 first-team selections. Just sustained excellence.
And think about that adaptability. Our sources mention he's even played significant minutes at center in recent years, showing his willingness to evolve his game for team needs. Even in his 3rd decade in the league, it's almost unheard of.
And get this. In his 21st season, the 2023-24 season, our sources confirm he averaged 25.7 points, 8.3 assists, and 7.3 rebounds, while shooting a career-high 41.0% from three-point range.
Career high in year 21.
Year 21. He became the first player to average over 25 points and 8 assists while shooting at least 50% overall and 40% from beyond the arc for an entire season. This isn't just showing up, it's continuous improvement, setting new benchmarks for efficiency. Even as the oldest active player in the league, it's a masterclass in sustained self-growth, physically and technically.
Beyond the obvious court stuff, though, what truly elevates his story is how his impact goes far beyond basketball. It's almost like he's built a second, equally impressive career off the hardwood.
Absolutely. His off-court achievements reflect that same expansive mindset and determination we've been talking about. He became the first active NBA player to become a billionaire, a testament to his business acumen and foresight. He has diverse endorsement deals, significant investments, including those minority stakes in major sports teams like Liverpool FC, AC Milan, the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Smart moves.
And his early investment in Blaze Pizza was incredibly profitable. Grew to like $25 million by 2017. He's also ventured successfully into entertainment production, winning 3 Sports Emmy Awards as an executive producer. And our material also mentions his reported personal investment of $1.5 million a year on his body, paying for personal chefs, athletic trainers, physical therapies for recovery. Now, he has denied the exact figure.
Sure.
But it still highlights an extraordinary commitment to physical longevity. Shows how integral self-care is to sustain high performance.
But perhaps his most important professional accomplishment, at least in his own words, is philanthropy. This strikes me as a deliberate choice to define his legacy beyond just sporting achievements.
Indeed. The LeBron James Family Foundation in Akron, Ohio is a remarkable endeavor. It goes far beyond typical celebrity charity. He specifically called the I Promise School his most important professional accomplishment. But it's not just a school. The foundation has expanded to include the I Promise Village, which is a housing complex, House 330, a community center, and the I Promise Health Quarters, a medical center.
It's a whole ecosystem.
It really is. It illustrates a profound drive for community impact that extends far beyond individual athletic success. It demonstrates a broader vision for his legacy and a deep commitment to his roots.
And as if that wasn't enough, he achieved a really remarkable personal goal in the 2024-25 season. He became the first father-son duo in NBA history by playing with his son, Bronny James, for the Lakers.
Yeah, incredible moment.
What a full-circle moment of personal and professional determination, seeing his family share in his journey on the court, defining success in truly unique terms.
And his influence also extended profoundly to player empowerment in the NBA.
That's a big one.
His decisions, particularly his free agency moves, truly catalyzed players taking more control over their careers. As Warriors forward Draymond Green reflected, "We've taken control of our destiny." And I think a lot of people hate that. He went on, "I think the doors that he's opened for athletes, and especially basketball players, is his biggest accomplishment." It shows how his individual choices, driven by his evolving goals, reshaped the league itself, leaving an indelible mark.
Wow. What a deep dive into the journey of LeBron James. From a teenage phenom facing unprecedented scrutiny and early professional setbacks, to navigating controversial public perception and transforming personal failures into fuel for growth. His career is just a testament to relentless determination, constantly redefining what's possible.
Yeah, and if we connect this to the bigger picture, LeBron's story isn't just about athletic greatness, is it? It's about the power of self-belief, continuous adaptation, and a deep commitment to personal and community growth. He's consistently looked inward to improve and outward to expand his influence, redefining what a sports career can encompass, even into his 40s. Really making a point about longevity through proactive choices.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener? Consider how LeBron James has redefined career longevity in sports through his dedication to self-improvement and adaptability. What specific lessons can you learn from his journey about sustaining high performance and impact over the long term in your own pursuits? And maybe more profoundly, how do you define your own legacy outside of your primary achievements?